Welcome everybody to the, I believe, penultimate episode before the actual Elite Four. I mean, not the Elite Four, the Champion Fight, before the Champion Fight. So,
right, there's no Elite Four here.
Yeah, we're gonna get up to right before we meet the dogs. So, we're gonna do a lot in this episode, I think. Yeah. Oh, did you see that the guy who made Stellar Blade met with Neil Druckmann?
I did not. No.
That picture was so weird to me because we have a guy who was famous for having the most, like, sexy female characters in gaming right now meet up with the guy who's infamous for having the most ugly-looking bitches of all time in gaming. Okay, anyone who's saying Abby was sexy is a liar. Absolute liar.
Who are we talking about?
Abby from Last of Us 2.
Oh.
You know,
okay, so question, what are your thoughts on the Galarian legendary birds?
Okay, I just love Kanto too much. I'm like, stop messing with art, but at the same time, it's a different take, so I'm okay with it.
Come on, most three of them look that different.
But the color scheme changes it though. That's the thing.
I like these dark colors.
Look, I think the coloring is cool. It's a different take. But if you're gonna ask me how I just think of the individual birds, it's like I keep thinking back to Gen 1. I know I shouldn't be, but actually I should be because this is referencing that. And it's just, I mean, I already played the Let's Go game, so I already caught the original ones. Oh, I should have transferred them. That's what I should have done. I should have transferred the original Kanto birds and just used them in the fights.
That would have been cool, yeah.
But I don't have Pokemon Bank. I mean, home. I have Bank. I just don't have home.
Home is free, though.
I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Okay, there is no excuse for you to not have it if it's free.
It's called just... Look, Dave, I already said this. Like, after Dex, I no longer care about transferring mons.
I stand by what I say, no excuse.
The excuse is I didn't download it. Okay.
Oh, that's oh, wait, right there.
Yeah, what a great location, guys.
Well, I mean, to be fair, considering how the running fast, yeah, it is.
I guess.
It is.
Also, this is actually why I did the mini games in like half the series ago in episode 7 or so, because it actually speeds up your bike and it makes it easier to catch these birds.
Okay.
I didn't do all the mini games because then there's no challenge. I just did some of them. I think I did 7 or 9.
Wow, it's been a while since we had Roman legendaries.
Ha!
You ran right into that.
I didn't cut this out.
I guess not. No.
Okay. That's gotta be a really weird image from the Wild Pokemon perspective. It's like, oh shit, my killer's here. And then run away. Yeah.
Is it getting tired?
No. Maybe? I don't know.
Did you?
I did.
No, I didn't.
What the hell was that
like,
sound?
Covering my lips.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, it does get tired. Okay. Okay. Fuck this
Zapdos.
capture, by the way. I think this is the one I spent the most amount of time on. Although, I'm gonna make this look really easy because you're not seeing my other attempts.
Let's see. According to this, you're on it until 6:22. So 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's kind of.
I think I spent 40 minutes trying to catch this asshole in real time.
You know, for the longest time, I always thought Galarian Zapdos was ground flying. I didn't know it was fighting flying.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the absolute truth. I don't remember what type any of these bastards are.
Okay, Zapdos is fighting flying. Moltres is dark flying. And Articuno is psychic flying.
Okay, good to know. Man, this Zapdos is pissing me off to no end. Pew!
And you're dead.
And there goes my legendary that I spent the whole episode trying to capture.
Why do you say the Reggie anyways?
Just to show them off.
Fair enough. They're all weak to fighting types.
Yeah.
Except for Draco.
I didn't know what type this bastard was, by the way, if it isn't obvious.
I guess, yeah. Steak, you stupid ball!
Yeah, remember, gentlemen, I'm not using a guide for this playthrough. I'm just going off raw memory for this game. And as much as I do like this game, I have to admit that, I don't remember a lot of it. I remember the main events, and I'm calling it events because like, this game has one of the weirdest stories, and it barely feels cohesive when you try to analyze it from a critical lens. It falls apart. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad story. It's just a very uninspired, I would argue.
I would more say underwhelming.
Yeah, it's not a very, provoking story. Absolutely.
Yeah, compared to what we got in Sun and Moon, specifically Sun and Moon, 'Cause I know how you feel about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
True. The story changes of Ultra games weren't that big for me. Okay, this bastard, this Moltres. I don't remember how long it took me to even locate where I'm supposed to go, but it took a while. Okay.
What is that? Oh, Gyarados. Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
Sharpedo.
Sharpedo.
Yeah. So don't question this, okay? Don't cite the dark
won't.
magic with me. I spent so long recording this episode.
I will not question you.
Yeah. By the way, literally, this episode must have actually, wiped my memory because I remember how long it took, but I don't remember what I was actually doing. Okay, so for all of you who don't know, is when I'm playing these games, I'm usually listening to my own music because I do like the themes of this game, but at the same time, it's just, I'll put on Gen 1 soundtrack or Gen 5 soundtrack usually
Right.
in the background. Like whenever I'm doing a crazy trainer battle, I'm probably gonna put, End's theme or something. That's a bit different. So Chairman Rose was an exception. Chairman Rose's theme is so badass.
So this guy just swooped down on you. He doesn't run away like Zapdos?
Yeah, he attacks you.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that I was listening to the final boss of Dark Souls 3 theme. I was like, this is a cool ass theme. Then I listened to Chairman Rose's theme, I'm like, wait a damn minute. Chairman Rose does not deserve a theme anywhere near as badass as this theme. It's more badass than the Dark Souls 3 theme.
Oh, wow, you hit on the price survive. And Psychic,
I didn't know what type it was. Leave me alone.
I know. I didn't say anything.
I can feel you judging me. Menacingly. Is this what you felt like? During the
What do you
draft?
mean?
When we were judging your deck building?
Probably.
This is probably what you were feeling. Oh my gosh, we did this to you? I'm so sorry.
Fiery Wrath.
This is so cruel.
Despite being called Fiery Wrath, it's not a fire type move.
It's dark, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, how was I supposed to know this was a dark type? This fool looks like fire.
I don't blame you. I thought it was Dark Fire at first.
Okay, that'd be a sick typing though.
Yeah, it's the return of Incineroar.
Yeah. Man, I'm just bitter about Incineroar thanks to Smash Brothers. I never want to look at that fucking cat again.
Oh, it knows Berserk.
Nasty plots on Snap. Oh, did you ever see the Lily Orchid playthroughs of Pokemon?
No.
Okay, so Lily Orchid, let's just say this dude, this dude fundamentally doesn't understand what Pokemon is. Lily Orchid's ideal Pokemon game is to just roam around in a cave for 20 hours.
Oh my god.
Okay, he hates the story, he hates the battles, he doesn't like the bicycle movement.
Why did you play?
I don't know.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, how come Moltres was so much easier to catch? Okay, this Articuno, by the way, wouldn't load because I hadn't beaten the champion yet. So, I used an exploit that people discovered many years ago, and that is that if you keep flying to the Registeel Temple, it will eventually load and think you have beaten the challenge, the champion. However, this exploit does not work on the Calyx thingy. I tried. Calyrex. In addition to this Articuno, always save before you chase him up the mountain. Or it, I don't give a fuck. Because if you don't, and you get the guess wrong, you have to climb even higher. And no, I just soft reset it over and over again. I could not be bothered to do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Especially how many times I did it. And luckily for you, if you do this, the one that it will become is always determined as soon as it spawns in. So once you chase it up the mountain and you save, it will always be the same spot that it spawns in. And the other two are fake.
Okay.
Now, I eventually figured out this thing was psychic. I don't remember what attempt this was, but I eventually figured it out. Okay. Now, the idea of using not very effective moves is actually a smart thing, David, because I don't want to knock it out and then have to restart the combat again.
Don't tell me I know how that feels. You know why?
Why?
Back when I played Place on the Moon, you know how many times I accidentally killed Tapu Koko? And I didn't know you could go back. So I had to restart and redo the Kakui fight 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I never understood how Steel can resist Psychic.
Wait, I thought you said it didn't resist Psychic in this game.
I thought so too, but then I thought it didn't.
I thought it did, and you said, no, Miguel, you're wrong. I'm like, really? I'm wrong? Even though I had already recorded the whole series? I'm like, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I was maybe
hang
giving
on.
you the benefit
I could have sworn. Maybe I got it mixed up. Maybe I got it mixed up with Dark. Dark used to resist. Dark, but
Dark's always been immune since Gen 2.
I'm talking about Dark and Steel.
Dark resists. No, Steel resists Dark in Gens 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is
but then in Gen 6 it doesn't anymore.
It might be the case. I don't remember.
Yeah. I got it mixed up. I got Psychic and Dark mixed up.
Okay, you tricked me. I'm kidding.
So how many times did it die to Hail?
It's actually not even that. I just struggle more than Hail.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing can stick around surprisingly long amount of time.
Wow, it lives. Somehow alive.
Okay, this is the perfect HP. Come on, Ultra Ball.
1,
2, 3. Gotcha! Pokemon, get to the.
And now you have got all the story, all the DLC story legendaries, except for Cataracts. And then you still have all the legendaries you can catch in the Dynamax adventures.
I'm not doing those.
Lame.
Do you know how long this playthrough would be, David?
Worth it.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
David, you realize that when I planned this playthrough, I originally planned on doing every single teammate for the Pokemon League double thing, right?
Oh, good.
I didn't do that.
Lame.
Do you know how boring it would be to watch me do the same fights over and over again with a different character teaming up with me?
Yeah, people say that about Sonic Heroes, how it is boring to do the same levels with the same team.
Okay,
but I never find a problem with that.
Here's the difference, though. I actually like Sonic Heroes level design and movement. I don't play Pokemon for the movement. I play Pokemon for the battles, and repeating the same battles is not it for me. Okay? Not in succession. I don't beat the Elite Four and then immediately go challenge the Elite Four again. Unless they do a rematch team. That's different. But...
I guess.
Okay. Now, do I replay Gen 1? Yes. But do I beat the Elite Four and then jump into Elite Four? No. Unless I'm grinding for Mewtwo. That's like the only exception to that rule.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yep. Aw, snap. We're gonna... I forgot. Do we fight? No, we don't fight. Okay. I was thinking we fought Hop here. I'm totally wrong.
You already fought Hop.
I know. It's been a while. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna go into the Champion Hall. I forgot what this place is. What is this building actually called?
Wyndham Stadium.
Okay, Wyndham State. Is that literally supposed to be London State? My god.
Yes. Yes, it is.
At that point, just use the real world locations. I'm sorry, okay? I wish they did that.
I don't. I kind of like how it is.
Okay. That's a literal case of preference, so I'm not gonna hold you to that one. I still don't like that we can't use whatever uniform we want, and we have to use the bland.
It's a sport event.
Yeah, but you could have, but different people have different uniforms. Why can't we use a water uniform?
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, hello Galar, I'm your champion Leon. Like, we don't already know that. How many times have we heard this?
A lot.
The audience has probably heard it a lot of times too. Okay, I like these fights, but I don't like the people chanting at the last Pokemon in this. Because I think the theme here was good enough. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Bede. I will give you a consultation prize, Bede. This is the only time in the entire game where you land one hit on me. Congratulations. Get dog shit team. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, maybe it's because I play so much Pokemon, but I think the last time I was really challenged by Pokemon game was in ROM hacks. Like the Necrozma fight was pretty hard, but that's a rare exception. Like Guts' wasn't too bad. Isn't too bad anymore now that I know what he has.
And here is conclusion to be the character arc. Another one you can understand.
I don't misunderstand the story. I just dislike the logistics behind the story. The actual story,
It
I
makes
get.
Look, it makes sense. This makes sense for Bede. It makes a ton of sense. Like after his downfall at his own arrogance, he was picked up by an actual fairy, kind of, and brought to a better path.
If you want to call that hag of fairy, go right ahead.
Well, she's a fairy gym leader, so it's kind of.
Okay. Also, I really don't think my level is completely fair for this.
No, it is not.
I think I stuck in just to see if I could kill it. I don't even, this is probably why Bede even landed a hit on me. Why did I send the fighting type trainer Pokemon out? To be fair, I also dominated this fight in my first playthrough, so no. Don't assume that it's Crown Tundra, although you could make the case for it in this specific playthrough.
Well, I can't even say, cause again, mine was a Nuzlocke, so it was.
Well, if you're Nuzlocking, I'm assuming you're better than the average player.
Sure, let's go with that.
Look, I'm trying to give you, something. Aw, yeah, I used Wish. Not gonna take into effect because I don't give a shit. Aw, yeah, Gardevoir. Why am I talking like this?
I have no idea.
Okay, so Gardevoir fell. My team is now, in the 70s, okay? It's looking good. Okay, it looks kind of...
My little pony.
Shut the fuck up. We do not support bronies here. No.
Okay, come on. You cannot ignore it. It's literally like a My Little Pony, my friend.
I don't give a shit. Okay, it's like when I was commentating with someone, and this person kept saying the Riz over and over again, and I told this person to shut the fuck up because it was getting on my nerves. Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't think I've made like anti-brony statements since probably the 2010s. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while.
I have no idea.
Okay, behold, the one time Bede does anything to my team, and it's because I'm deliberately leaving a fighting type out. Hatterene! Hooray! I don't know.
Honestly, I can't say much of a difference, but I know it's Gigantamax, but it don't be so much of a difference.
I did no damage to that. I'm like 20 levels higher. Wait, I'm 19 levels higher than it. Come on.
Yo, G-Max Might! Fire among the stars!
Congratulations, you hit my Hitmonchan.
And it makes you confused.
Oh, shit. Then he probably landed 2 hits on me. Whatever. It's not the point. The point is this fight is not hard.
Hello, Gyarados.
That's right, my Gen 1 savior. The guy who saved my Nuzlocke. Okay, I got hit twice.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Fuck you, game. Man. I got
But
this
that's
entire playthrough.
Well, that's what G-Max might does. It makes you confused.
I still don't like it.
How does it dodge when it's huge?
That's what I don't get. Okay, 3 hits. Okay, B, you're redeeming yourself, kind of. You got absolutely wrecked in the main story, but here, okay, this is still part of the main. You get the point.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care. And before you say items, this is not a challenge run. I don't give a fuck. Okay, challenge runs are challenge runs, okay? If you want to see me actually playing Pokemon well, watch my Soul Silver Nuzlocke.
I need to get back to doing my Platinum one.
I'm waiting on you. I already got 8 gyms, dude.
Especially since I have no excuses anymore. Now that school's over.
It'd be fun.
What?
It would be fun to watch it.
The thing is, though, I can't even do it tomorrow because tomorrow I'm kind of helping cleaning out my grandmother's house. Otherwise, her insurance would cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah, it's more important. Either way, Bede, now that I no longer see you, I don't really care. It's just none of these characters had an impact on me. I don't know. I mean, what do you think, David? Do you think these characters have an impact on you? Can you quote their lines in this game?
Perhaps not, but I still think they have good character arcs. You can like how a character is, but that means that they memorize. You're like, tell me, do you remember anything from? Wait, what MCU movies have you watched?
Okay, I watched Iron Man 1, Thor Dark World, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron. And
Okay, the Age of Ultron. Do you remember any lines from Ultron?
a suit of armor around the world. Tony Stark.
I mean from Ultron specifically, Ultron himself.
Oh. First of all, I gotta point out that I think the MCU is okay. I don't really, rate it like that. It's just fun popcorn movie.
Okay.
If you were gonna get me on something like this, you would have to quiz me on something I really like, that I will bat and defend despite all the criticisms it has.
Okay, and what's that for you?
That's a good question. Probably, I don't know. That's a good fucking question.
Yeah, but you gotta think that up yourself.
Because normally, if I like something, I tend to remember a lot of things about it.
Wait, you remember pretty much everything about Neptunia?
I remember most things about Neptunia, not every single line, but I remember most of it.
You basically remember a lot of things about it.
Yeah, I know.
A Sea King.
Fuck yeah, Sea King! Please tell me you get that.
No.
You young mother... whatever.
And does it have lightning rod? Yes, no, it doesn't. It does not have lightning rod.
Is lightning rod even in this game? I know they took stuff out.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it does, actually.
Ah, yeah. Looks like she's down to her last Pokemon. Do your best, Rudina. I'm not rooting for you, but I like to see you try.
Yeah, lightning rod is in the game.
I don't know. It feels like we're bullying the gym leaders. It's like we're making them think they have a chance, but they really don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is. Hitmonchan. Okay, what do we have here? Aces. Okay, we have my Gen 1 heroes, and that's all I need to stand for. Have I turned you off to Gen 1?
I honestly don't know. I can't really say. Fire Red and Let's Go are my only experience of Gen 1.
Please actually play the black and white game at some point.
What?
Please actually play the black and white Gen 1 at some point.
I thought you were talking about like actual black and white, like Gen 5.
No, I mean, the game wasn't black and white, it's old.
Okay, these headphones, I also got new headphones too, as you saw. But quite frankly, they're so muffled, I can't even hear myself.
Is
that normal?
That's an interesting side effect. I can hear myself just fine.
So, like, I can hear him myself, but like muffled. Like,
Well, I myself am not muffled to me.
I don't know. I feel like I guess not much of a problem since according to you, I sound perfectly fine with the mic.
You sound perfectly fine, yeah.
So I guess it's not much of a problem for me. Just I don't know.
I mean, it's probably a problem if you're trying to have a conversation. Why is my icon like generic sports brand icon? I know that it's supposed to be someone holding a Pokeball, but it looks like I'm trying to rip off Air Jordan.
Well, hold on. Maybe they might add up to do custom stuff in the Gen 8 remake in 2033.
No, that'd
dude,
be horrible. They gotta no.
Dude, come on. You know what's gonna happen, but
They're gonna skip it
in
like
the
they
future,
skip black and white.
They didn't skip black and white.
They might skip it. I don't
They
know.
haven't. No, well, they won't. I don't know why you think they will. They haven't. They did the Gen 4 remakes. They weren't good, but they did them.
First of all, the Game Freak didn't do a Gen 4 remix. It was Ilka.
It's still even still it counts the main game.
I know. I'm aware. When did I say it wasn't a main game?
Well, I don't know why you bought the company.
Because you keep saying they, and you keep saying made, and whenever I hear they made, I always assume you're talking about Game Freak. Because they're the ones who make these games typically.
Oh no. Basically the point is a Gen 4 remake was made before, and so it's down the line we are eventually going to get a Gen 5 remake.
I did say
probably after like Gen 10. That's my theory.
Gen 10 is the 30th anniversary one, right?
I don't know.
If it comes out in 26, it would be the 30th anniversary. Oh, the series is sold.
It likely may come out 26. Like, I mean, I don't know if Game Freak is putting all their attention on Legends ZA. I worry for. I didn't worry for how Gen 10 might be if they gave it to Ilka again.
Okay, here's the problem with Ilka. Ilka, if you look at their designs for the Gen 4 remix, they were pretty much gonna do what the other remakes were, where they used the engine of the current generation. It was supposed to be a Gen 8 game with a Gen 8 engine, and just put the map of Gen 4 in it. However, we know that the Pokemon Company International went to Ilka and said, make it faithful to Gen 4 original.
Oh god.
So that's why it ended up that way. If you look at all the concept art, it was supposed to be fully 3D, movable camera, everything.
That's what it should have been. I don't know why they said like what, but it.
They were doing it because they were trying to capitalize off of the success of the Link's Awakening DX remake with the chibi art style.
But that's different. That's completely different.
You gotta remember, this was back when, during the era where Pokemon was just trying to copy Zelda. Like Legends Arceus was trying to copy Breath of the Wild. Because, you know, they saw how big Zelda was doing, how well Zelda was doing, and they wanted to copy that.
I guess, but still.
I don't agree with the practices, but I understand why they do it, okay? If you want to know what they're going to do next for companies, just do one thing, follow the money. That's the answer. Okay? Like, why do they have Sonic making references to Hollywood actors in Sonic Movie 1? Because the normies get it. It's not for the Sonic fans. It's for...
Also, it makes sense considering Sonic lives on Earth. It makes sense at least.
Yeah, but the point is that even if he does, he doesn't need to reference it. It doesn't add anything to the movie.
I argue against that. I say add more to Sonic's character.
But the thing is, okay, again, we're looking at this from a different perspective. You're looking at this from the perspective of the general audience member who's going to watch this movie. Is like, okay, Sonic said funny thing, haha. But
I'm watching it at the perspective of a Sonic fan who wants to have a good Sonic movie, which it was.
You can have a good Sonic movie, but it doesn't mean you have to constantly reference things.
Maybe not, but I'm saying that references here. Not like every line he makes is a reference.
True, but at the same time, we didn't need to see Sonic floss. We didn't need to fucking see him reference Keanu Reeves when it's hilariously Shadow in Movie 3 is supposed by Keanu Reeves.
I say we kind of do it. Add more again. We see how he's doing in Time on Earth. We see his daily routine. I think it honestly fits. I liked it. I kind of like movie Sonic. He may not be like Game Sonic, but he's his own character, which is fine by me.
Yeah, his own character. I agree with that, but that's why I don't really care about movies. Like Movie Sonic, dude. It's like Movie Sonic. I like the movies as individual mediums, but I don't really like the characters. As movies, they're fine. They're perfectly serviceable movies. Okay, And I hope they keep making movies. I hope they keep selling like crazy because I've
Well,
noticed
wait.
that the more these
It's
movies
making-
now, yeah, they're gonna make movie 4. The more that these movies make, the more budget they put into the games. Have you noticed that, by the way?
Yes, I have.
So, while I personally, honestly, do not care about these movies, I still want the movies to succeed, so that we can get more games.
I want my Silver the Hedgehog game.
The problem is Silver doesn't really have popularity with the layman like that. The layman doesn't know Silver.
But Silver's very much popular.
Among Sonic fans, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the layman.
And you think the layman knows Shadow?
Well, considering the movie just came out, people who watch the movie is mostly targeted towards the layman. Yes, it was a bunch of advertisement on Nickelodeon. They had a bulletin board on Times Square. They broke a Guinness Book of World Records for the largest shadow projected onto a surface. So yes, considering all of the marketing plan, yeah, I think they know the name Shadow, but they don't know the character Shadow. I don't think people know the name Silver the Hedgehog like that.
That still doesn't mean we can't get a Silver game.
We can get a Silver game, but the thing is, if they're gonna do that, they're probably gonna try to do what Pokemon does and try to do brand synergy. You know how the Pokemon card game, when they do a new region, they make a new region for a game, they make a new region for the anime, stuff like that. They do more manga. I think that's what they're gonna try to do with Sonic. If they do more Sonic movies, they're gonna focus on characters that were popular in the movies. For example, I think the next Sonic game is probably gonna feature Amy and Metal Sonic. Just as a hunch. Just call it a hunch. I don't think they're gonna remake CD. No.
I mean, by that, okay, this is the thing about that. What? Actually, I can't even say that because after the Sonic movie 2, we got Sonic Superstars, right?
Yeah, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Yeah, okay, I see your point.
Yeah. Like, why did we get Shadow Generations? Because movie 3, okay, we're gonna get Shadow.
Because this is the year of Shadow.
Yeah, it's brand synergy.
Well, fine. That's fine by me. I want a view of Silver.
Yeah, so when they make the Silver movie, and the Silver movie's good for the layman audience, and it sells well, we'll get the Silver game, okay? And I'm looking forward to the Silver game.
But hold on. I'm not true, because, like, we got Sonic Generations before Sonic 3 even came out.
Yes, but you gotta remember that those two were in production at the same time. They were planning them meticulously. Yeah, the game finished early because it's a shorter game.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Remember, if you look at a lot of the Sega projects during the shareholders meeting, the Shadow Generations thing was gonna be its own game, and then they were gonna release Sonic Generations as a remaster individually. However, they didn't think that Shadow Generations alone stood as a standalone game, so they packaged them together to justify the $50.
Fair enough.
Because to be fair, you can beat Shadow Gens in 2.5 hours.
And how long can you beat? And how long do you need to get to beat Sonic Generations?
3 hours.
They're almost the same time.
Yeah, but if you make a 5.5 hour game, people are more willing to throw $50 at it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Turtonator.
Yep, Turtonator. It's like, don't get me wrong, David. I also want a Silver game, okay? I have wanted this for a long time, but I also know that it wouldn't sell as well. Now, if they made a Sonic and Silver game, they titled it Sonic and Silver, that would sell. Because Sonic's in it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, quite correctly, I bought for Sonic Generation. I mainly bought it for Shadow.
Yeah, because Shadow Generations is good. it's good. Most of the marketing was focused on Shadow Generations. There was some marketing saying, "Oh, look at the remaster of Sonic Generations." True, but that wasn't who that was targeting. You know, the funny thing is that when they first announced it, I was excited, like, "Oh man, we're gonna get Generations again." I was very excited. Then I kept seeing more and more trailers. I'm like, "Man, I'm looking forward to Shadow Generations." Yeah, it was kind of a interesting period of time. I don't know. It's like, it was cool, but I didn't have a moment when I played Shadow Gens where I just had this feeling of pure joy, like when I played Frontiers. Like, I enjoyed my time. I think the level design is good. The story is actually really nice. But there wasn't a moment where I said to myself, man, I could just, use the movement and do this. After discovering the movement tech with the fact that if you use the Chaos Spear, your aerial momentum doesn't decrease, then the game became more fun. But honestly,
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah?
No, go ahead.
No, what are you gonna ask?
Why does G-Max Draw look like a building?
I don't know.
What?
Why?
I
How would
don't.
I know
I can't
this?
see the. I can't see the natural evolution when it comes to this.
It's a fucking Pokemon game. Okay, I don't even
That part.
think that the developers thought of that. I really don't.
And what does this do again?
It increases
Oh.
defense.
Oh wait. That wasn't the signature one.
Yeah. Kaboom! He
Oh
survived.
wait, I
that?
forgot not. Yeah, apparently so. I forgot. Duraludon is the signature G-Max move. It just lowers your PP. That's all it
Every
does.
time someone says it like that, so just say PowerPoint, like the manual.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say how I always said it. I'm just gonna call it PP.
It's like whenever I play Final Fantasy.
If George Bob was thinking it like that.
It's so funny because I think back to when I play Final Fantasy 13 and I'm thinking, oh, I have Crysterian points, but it's always abbreviated as CP. So there's times where you open a chest and it goes, you found CP.
Okay, now I see what you mean.
Like that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Now I know it's Crysterian points. Yeah, Raihan, he's never stood a chance. I'm sorry. I mean, to be honest, I apologize to everyone in this gym circuit because none of you guys ever stood a chance. Remember what Pokemon games actually made you try, David?
Yeah, I just did that already. You know, pretty recent actually. Remember Elite Four, a BDSP?
Oh, right, that was pretty hard. Okay.
Yeah.
One section in the entire game. Okay. I was replaying Legends Arceus. It's honestly not that hard when you know what you do. When it's the first playthrough, yeah, it's pretty hard. But on a repeat, no, it's not.
Okay, I guess about this, to be honest, the last Pokemon game I actually remember struggling with was, I believe, Black 2, White 2.
Did you do like Black Tower? Did you do Pokemon World Tournament? Because that was hard. Okay, that really was a real twister.
I did some of the World Tournament. I didn't do all of it.
Okay.
If I ever decide to do a Gen 5 playthrough on my channel after Platinum, I'm debating whether to do White or Black 2, White 2. Or I feel like you just do both because they're completely different games.
Well, I mean, they're different games, but they're not, so drastically different.
And I kind of would argue against that.
Which legendary you get, and then who the final gym leader is what changes. And I guess the post game changes a bit.
The first two gyms are different too. There are literally 3 different gym leaders in the original.
That doesn't change based on your version. That changes on your starter.
What?
The Pansage, Panseer...
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about how in Black 2 and White 2 there are 3 completely different gym leaders. You have the former rival, who's a normal gym. You have Roxy with Poison, and you have the new Water gym leader.
Yeah. Oh, Black 2. Oh, I thought you meant Black and White, as in individually.
Well, no, I mean.
Okay.
I'm talking about doing Black
and then Black 2. Sure. Yeah, I get that.
You lying prick! You asked for just one day! I give you more than that in every way! I hunted giants when they slept, through deep, befriended king who woke from ancient sleep, through legendary birds, I caught them all! You had your time, bastard! You let it fall! See, that's good timing.
That is absolutely not the tone of voice I expected these things to be read in, by the way.
What did you expect it to be?
I don't know, a lot calmer? Like more...
She sounded pissed!
There's no voice acting!
The way you wrote that made it sound like she was pissed. Especially with the bastard.
You can write pissed off dialogue and not have a character screaming.
Okay, look. Anyway, as I was saying, I was talking about whether I should do a playthrough of Black and White, or Black 2, White 2. 2 completely different games.
Then play Black, and then play Black 2.
Do White then Black 2.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, I'm playing with the game that I played with.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, I gotta finish Platinum.
Okay, Platinum does not take that long. Okay, it's about...
Look, I know it doesn't take long. I just haven't done it at all.
I'm actually making a world record pace in my Soul Silver playthrough. I got to Claire in 9 hours.
Huh.
Note that as a child, Soul Silver used to take me about 56 hours to beat, typically. So the fact that I'm halfway through it in 9 nowadays as an adult is crazy. You know? It goes to show how much more thinking you do when you're older. Anyhow, we're about to go through the Slumbering Wheels. And if you pay attention, keeping with the Yu-Gi-Oh theme, I pretty much use the original outfit, but I add some streaks of black to it. It's subtle that if I don't point it out, you probably don't notice it. But
Yeah, probably.
But it's bright enough that now that I've said it, you notice, like, the gloves are black. She wasn't wearing gloves at the start of the game. Yeah.
Very McDevice.
And also, if you pay attention, those aren't the socks that you start the game with. She actually wore different socks at the beginning of the game. But then again, who the hell is paying attention to that?
Yeah.
Aw, yeah. I mean...
Here it comes. Here comes the music. I just love this. I just love this music so much.
I'm glad for you, David. I really am.
I don't understand why you don't care for it.
I don't know. Okay, it's just... Well, no, music is a case of... You and I just have different taste. That much I can accept.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, this is a cool moment when you come back here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's wheezing. Look at that. It looks like 2 balls in a bong. Mana, a Pokemon that I thought would be better than it really was. Problem is it's too slow. That's about it, really. Alright, Hop. Let's see what's up. Suddenly, more fog. And then suddenly...
There they are.
Ah, woo!
Whoa, God. You know, I never knew that Chen was about to be a female.
Okay. I don't know where that came from, but okay.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I just always default legendaries as male for some reason.
I always default
Most of them.
legendaries as, like, it. Unless they specifically say, because aren't they sexless? Like, they don't have an icon.
Yeah, they are, but I still consider most of them male.
Well, I mean, Latios is 100% a girl.
Well, yeah, Latios have genders.
Yeah, they have sex, yeah. Alright, we go forward.
And I'm pretty sure the genies have genders too.
Oh, Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus?
Yeah, and Amorous is a female.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with anything we were talking about, but okay.
What do we ever talk about things that are happening on screen?
I'm not saying... Hey! We were just talking about things on screen for a second. Not often, but we do it sometimes. Anyways, gentlemen, that's the end of this episode. Have a nice rest of your day. Happy last Friday of the year. Although that doesn't make sense to you when you watch this. But goodbye, everybody.